The Zacks Rank, value, momentum, growth, and income all factor into Zacks Rank buys.
Aggressive growth stock picks with kids in mind. That's what our resident kid and aggressive growth stock strategist Brian Bolin has for us this time around.
And kid as in a baby goat or childish behavior that I often
Childish
exhibit?
Behavior. Yeah, to clarify.
Dead on. That then guilty is charged.
And the first one you've got here is the Children's Place.
Right. And
specialty retailer.
I'm not just talking about Zacks here.
Right. That's
it's a specialty retailer,
of children's clothes.
Of children's clothes, apparel, and all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
It's a Zacks Rank 1, and it has that growth style score of A and a value style score of A. Normally, I like the divergence there. I like to see growth with an A and value with a D or an F. That tells me that the growth investors are really keying in on the stock as opposed to the value investors being there too. But they're there as well. They just had a very big beat in earnings, and that's what got the attention of everybody in here, and that's why the stock moved up to a Zacks Rank number 1 when you come in with a 28% positive earnings surprise. The thing is, retailers have been in a difficult spot lately.
Yeah.
We have Macy's really in trouble with most of their income not really coming from retail sales, but real estate gains and things like that.
Yep.
Nordstrom also a very big blow up there for them, but this place is doing okay. Obviously this is going to be like the safe harbor, if you will, for investors that want to stay invested inside or have exposure to retail. This is going to be a good thing, And I look at the chart here, and I see the stock has come back from recent highs, but at the same time here, a 17 times forward multiple isn't that, stressing of an event for me right here.
Yeah, there are some interesting stories within that retail when you're looking at the specialty retail folks.
Right.
Typically, they hold up sometimes a little bit better.
A little bit better than your big broadband. How am I saying this wrong, Terry? Broadband style suppliers of retail goods, yes.
Okay. Hasbro is the next one. HAS the ticker. Now, this is more what I like, toys.
Toys, right? And, keeping in line with the kids, maybe the toys, for the Children's Place might have helped as well. I think,
I go shopping for myself. I don't. My kids are grown, so I just go for myself now.
Well, as long as you're getting what you want, Terry.
Right.
And in this stock, a lot of people are getting what they want. It's a Zacks Rank number 1 strong buy. It's that divergence that I really like to see, that growth style score of A. The value score is weak at D. So that's something that tells me that there's a lot of good things still coming in this. In the most recent quarter, we learned that Star Wars was a big driver for them. But then at the same time, Princess and Frozen were also big drivers. So we'll get to that in a minute here. But there was that big beat and a 58% positive earnings surprise. That's a very large number.
Right.
You're really outperforming. Getting back to the drivers, we talked about Star Wars, obviously,
right.
But if Frozen, if you remember buying your Frozen toys, Terry, when that movie came out just a little bit after, I think that's 3, maybe 4 years. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But it's been a long time, right?
Well, there's a lot of hardcore Star Wars collectors out there that go for all the action figures for everything that comes out.
Absolutely. And I think, when we're talking about the Frozen thing, it's like that's been out for many years. Star Wars is going to have a real long life cycle because we know that there's going to be more movies, obviously more kids, more characters, more toys. So, for a long-term investor as well, Hasbro obviously has something good going for it.
Yeah, and they've been around for a long time, too.
Right, and, 21 times forward earnings right here isn't that bad either. I don't want to say, if we look at the chart, that's been nice and strong as well.
All right. Own either one?
I do not.
All right, go get some of those toys. If you want more in the way of stock picks, stock commentary, stock picking strategies, then you don't go to the toy store, you go to Zacks.com. And you can link to all of that information right off the homepage if you're not there already watching this video. It's the first time Brian didn't have an answer back for me. But with Brian, I'm Terry Ruffalo.